Hi everyone, my name is Pearl and welcome back to The Help. So I'm just going to continue my testimony about how God changed my life. So after university, I was now so insecure. I was wondering, what was going to come out of me? Was I going to make it in life? I mean, I was an orphan and everyone from my family would refer to me as the daughter of the guy who died, the daughter of Jabu, Mtagamui and all that. And so now I was wondering, what is going to become what am I going to become? Am I going to make it in life? Am I going to prosper like I see other people prospering? And who was going to then be my motivation? So I looked around in my family and I realized, honestly, there was no one I could learn from. And I did not even like the teachings that I was getting and all those things. So I then turned back to God again, and I was like, God, I'm here again. I need you to direct me in my life. And the more I called out to God, the more he directed me to the Bible. And so to that effect, God was so speaking to me about a lot of Bible issues, Bible characters, and I was drawing a lot of principles out of the Bible. And so I was beginning to just jot all of it down. Before I knew it, I realized that I had been writing a book. So I just put my scripts together and I wrote a book. The title of my book is Becoming. So becoming what? Becoming what God has called you to be. To Jeremiah, he said, before you were born, before you were in your mother's womb, I had already ordained you a prophet to the nations. That was the course that Jeremiah was going to take, and God was not even negotiating with him. Jeremiah says, I'm a youth, and Jeremiah had a lot of excuses, but God says, don't give me that. What I liked about the Jeremiah story is that God says, don't be terrified by people, lest I terrify you before them. That was it for me. I realized God had said a lot of things in my life. He has placed a lot of things in my heart. I have a heart for the orphans. I have a heart generally for the vulnerable groups. I just wish they all knew that there was a God who turns people's lives around. I just wish everyone knew that when God is involved in someone's story, in someone's life, their life is never the same again. So God said to me, don't be terrified by people, Pearl. Go for what I've placed in your heart. Go for what you're feeling within you. So I remember I showed someone this book and they were saying, becoming what? That's the thing. I can't detect to you what you have to become. God has already placed certain thing in your life. So what is becoming? The first port of call for becoming is becoming a child of God. Because when you establish a relationship with your maker, when you establish a relationship with God, then he begins to direct your life. He is the one who made you. David said, you knit me together. Like when everyone else was not there, God is the one who knit you and made you. So he gave you a purpose. He gave you tools. He gave you gifts. He gave you talents. God is the one who defines us. And so to the orphans and to the vulnerable children, to those that have some unresolved conflicts in their lives, to those that feel they're neglected, to those that feel like they don't have some worth, their self-esteem has been trampled on for over and over and over again. I'm so excited to tell you that I'm going to be launching my other episode, the devotional side. I want to talk about God. I want to talk about what God has done in my life. Someone will say, just write a book about your life. But I feel like I cannot write a book about my life, but I can tell you what God has done for me and how he has helped me, how he has come through for me. So yeah, I've become an author. I'm so glad about that. This is what God gave me. It's a gift that God gave me, writing. I can write. So I've written my book. It's called Becoming, and I'm just going to be sharing with you some of it. I'm selling it. If you want, please support me. I'm going to give you all the information and the details about the book.